We have reached an important and exciting moment in today's program, the award and scholarship ceremony in which we honor leading researchers and scholars. This year we have asked significant donors in each category to share with us a bit about their organizations and foundations which provide this vital support. These videos will introduce each of the awards tonight. Following each video, we will present that category's winners who will join us on Zoom to thank you and share a few words about their research. First up, let's watch a short movie about the Kaye Innovation Awards.
Shalom. Today we mark the 28th anniversary of the Kaye Innovation Awards. I'm Nigel Salomon and I've been asked to say a few words on behalf of the Kaye family. Isaac and Myrna are dear, devoted and generous supporters of the Hebrew University, and for 3 generations have been following the remarkable achievements of this great institution. And surely the founders back in the 1920s could not have imagined in their wildest dreams what the university would go on to do. Today, the Kaye Innovation Awards, along with the Kaye Einstein Fellowships, seek to tap in to that deep, rich theme of creativity and innovation at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, both researchers and students right across the medical science and science disciplines. The awards seek to invest in great minds, some of whom will go on to commercialize their innovations and more generally will enhance the university's credentials in garnering coveted international research grants. Now, Isaac and Myrna, like many of us, are continually inspired by the vision of Albert Einstein back in the 1920s, when he saw the university as an extraordinary repository of science and knowledge, but more importantly, that will be shared with humanity. Today, with the spectre of this dreadful pandemic still with us, surely there can be no more important time for innovation at the service of humanity. And Isaac and Myrna encourage others to join in this great endeavour. So we look to the prize winners, we wish them congratulations and every success as they too seek to innovate, but for a better world, one both for us and for future generations. Thank you.
The first prize in Kaye Innovation Awards goes to Professor David Naor for synthetic 5-mer peptide, MTADV, recognizing Serum Amyloid A, SAA, alleviates chronic inflammation models including IBD, a new potential drug and a new target for chronic inflammations. Professor Naor, congratulations. Please briefly share how your research is helping to make a better world.
Thank you very much. And I'll tell you about innovative new drugs may lead to a better world. Serum amyloid A and amyloid beta are proteins accelerating chronic inflammations and neurodegenerative diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, multiple sclerosis, and Alzheimer's disease. Serum amyloid A fuels the amyloid diseases like oil fuel fire by generating aggregates or plaques. Fig 1 left. We generated in our university laboratory a potential anti-inflammatory, anti-neurodegenerative drug called amylo 5-mer. Amylo 5-mer prevents the generation of serum amyloid aggregates, and Figure 1 right, and suppresses serum amyloid A aggregated associated diseases in animal models of rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, multiple sclerosis, and perhaps life-threatening amyloidosis. If this study could be translated to a human disease, the world could be better. This research could never be completed without the dedicated work of our staff, led at present by Dr. Maayan Hamed Shaked, and the development led by the company Galmed Pharmaceutical in collaboration with Yesum. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Naor, and congratulations again. The prize for research goes to Professor Rotem Karni for translating findings into new therapies for cancer and other genetic diseases. Congratulations, Professor Karni. Could you please, in a few words, share how your research contributes to a better world?
Thank you. So genetic diseases are caused by mutations in many different genes. Most of these diseases are called rare diseases because each of them affects only thousands, hundreds, or even just few people in the world. However, there are around 7,000 different rare diseases affecting about 10% of the world population. There is no treatment or cure to most of them. Many of them affect children, causing severe disabilities or even death. In the past few years, we developed 3 different technologies to treat genetic diseases. 2 of these technologies can help many patients with different genetic diseases suffering from similar types of mutations. The 3rd technology can treat 2 rare diseases causing severe neurological syndromes. In the past year, 3 different startup biotech companies were established based on our technologies, translating our research in the lab into future treatments for patients. This is our small contribution for a better world.
Thank you. The next prize winner for research is Professor Lioz Etgar for his research on green energy by recoverable, fully printable perovskite solar cells. Professor Etgar, congratulations. I hope I pronounced it right. Please share a bit about your project.
Thank you very much for giving me this prestige award. My research concentrates on a new generation of solar cells, which actually those solar cells are much cheaper than existing technologies, which hopefully will make electricity much more affordable for third countries, and at the same time will really make a non-polluting energy source to all over the world. I really hope that that our recent development in green energy, especially making it efficient and affordable, will contribute for a better world. And I want to thank you for this excellent prize. Thank you.
Congratulations again. The final prize in the research category goes to Professor Francesca Levi-Schaffer for identifying new targets for prophylaxis and treatment of allergic diseases such as asthma, atopic dermatitis, allergic rhinitis, and conjunctivitis by specifically studying the 2 main effector cells of these conditions, the mast cells and the eosinophils. Congratulations, Professor Levi-Schaffer. Please share how your research impacts the world.
Thank you very much for the award, first of all. I would like to say that as an immunopharmacologist, my goal is to help to create a better world, one where people should not suffer from disease. As you say, my research is focused since many years on allergic diseases that can have a high morbidity and sometimes even can bring to deaths. With my students, we have discovered that the main cells causative of allergies and mast cells and eosinophils bear 4 main receptors called CD48, Siglec7, CD300A, SICAM1, and we found that by blocking CD48 and by activating the 3 other receptors, we could block allergies. Doesn't matter what is the causative of allergy. So it's a global drug. And the global drug is based on antibody technology. We have also produced our own antibodies. This is the newest tool that medicine has. And I would like just to finish with the inspiring words by Anna Frank, who perished, as you all know, in the Holocaust. How wonderful it is that nobody needs to wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Thank you.
Amazing, thank you. And last but not least, the prize for student research. This award is being bestowed upon Vlad Shumeko for an artificial optical nose system for odor detection and classification. Vlad, congratulations on your award. Could you please tell us something more about your project?
Hello. So first I would like to briefly thank the Kaye Innovation Award Committee and Kaye family for honoring my work, and especially to thank my supervisor, Professor Rotem, for guiding me during the PhD. To improve the world around us, we need information. And we gain information and interact with our environment through our senses. Most of the senses have been successfully digitalized, for example, camera and the microphone, but we are still not able to digitalize a sense of smell. In the lab, we developed an optical biosensor, an artificial nose that mimics the way humans' sense of smell works. Such a device may aid in solve significant challenges in homeland security, environmental monitoring, and of course in health. So one of the projects that we are currently working on is done in collaboration with the Hadassah Hospital. We are using our artificial nose to diagnose urinary tract infections in a fast and non-invasive way. And thank you again for this award.
Congratulations, and thank you, Mr. Isaac Kaye.